Welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to install and make a basic configuration in Fail2Ban. It is a basic security software which allows us to block malicious IP address. So I'm logged into my Debian virtual machine. My Debian IP address is 173.192.168.1.173. And I'm going to install Fail2Ban. So it's simple sudo apt install Fail2Ban-y. Alternatively, I recommend you to use sudo apt update before installing Fail2Ban, just to make sure that all the packages are up to date. I didn't do that because I'm working with this virtual machine all the time and most of my packages are up to date. So I installed it. I fast forwarded the time. It can take 5 to 10 minutes depending on your system. I'm going to clear the terminal just to clean it, and I'm going to do sudo apt update. So again, this is optional. It's not necessary to do apt update after you have installed something, but I'm just going to do it, just to be secure, just to be safe, just to be sure that all the packages are up to date. It can take time, again, depending on your system and how often you update, but it took for me like a minute. So clear it, and let's sudo cp. We are going to copy the original config file of Fail2Ban into a local config file. So what happens that if we make any rules or any configurations in the local file, the Fail2Ban operates using that local file instead of the original config file. So I copied jail.conf and I named it jail.local. So jail is the config file which Fail2Ban uses. I copied it, jail to local, and now you know what we are going to do. We are going to edit it. Sudo nano, and I'm going to copy the path, etc fail2ban.gl.local. So this is the configuration file, and we are going to make some basic configurations. You can use arrow key to scroll down, and oops, I accidentally closed it, sorry. So yeah, you're going to use the arrow key. You can use Control W to find something. We are going to edit default and SSHD configuration. They appear here on the screen, so we really don't have to use Control W. So we can just Control F, sorry. So we can just edit it. Remove the hashtag from default. Ban time, I want to make it 10 minutes. And we are going to add some new rules. Find time is equal to 10 minutes. You can make it 5 minutes as well. It really doesn't matter. Max retry is equal to 5. So 5 times if I make a wrong attempt, my IP gets blocked. Ban action is going to be nf tables dash multiport, and is underscore all port. So nf tables is the default firewall which my Debian Trixie uses. If you are using a different system, you may be using a different firewall. So you can search it up. You can ask ChatGPT. You can find your relevant configuration. So SSD enabled is equal to true. Backend system D journal match is equal to. So again, these are the log journals which Debian Trixie uses. And if you are on Debian Trixie, it's going to be the same. Even in other Linux systems, if they are up to date, they're on the latest versions, it is almost going to be the same. Is equal to SSHD. So I can see down here that the configurations must be aligned to the left side. So I'm going to align them, and you can see that I'm making sure that the syntax matches the default syntax, and it turned green, which means, yeah, these rules are all set and ready to be activated. So I'm going to Control O, which means write, Control X, which means close, clear. Now you know the drill. Sudo system ctl enable Fail2Ban, sudo system ctl, then it is start, then it is status. Sorry, oops, enable. Things happen, anyways. Sudo system ctl enable Fail2Ban, sudo system ctl start Fail2Ban, and then sudo system ctl status Fail2Ban. Whenever you install a software, a system in Linux, these are the things which you have to do. So I can see it's active and running. I don't see any errors. If there is some configuration error, some syntax issue, it appears here. So it's not, everything is good. So let's stimulate a test. Let's see how it worked. I opened another terminal. I saw the IP of my Debian again. SSH Clarkson 192.168.1.173, and I'm going to put wrong passwords 5 times purposely to see how it works. So I'm using my Windows system, the IP of my Windows system, because I'm logging in using my Windows into my virtual server, which I have just activated Fail2Ban. And you can see that I made attempts. My IP is 172, and luckily I blocked my own IP address of my own personal Windows, so I don't have access to this terminal as well. It's dead. I'm trying to click it, it doesn't respond because I blocked myself out. So I fired up my Kali Linux virtual machine. It has its own IP, different IP. I'm going to log into my server. It was 73. Let me just be sure. 73, yes, 173. I logged into my Debian server using my Kali Linux virtual machine, and I'm going to see if my Windows got banned. Sudo fail2ban client status SSHD. And you can see that banned IP list, it shows the IP 172 is banned, which is my personal IP of my Windows system. IP config, you can see that 172 is banned here. And let's remove all the other terminals. And you can see if I try to log into my Debian server again, I won't, because I'm banned for 10 minutes. You remember the rule, 10 minutes. So 173, you can see that I cannot log into my Debian server because my IP is banned. Let's go ahead and unban this IP. I'm going to clear it, or I can right click and split view top bottom. So I opened another terminal below that terminal. SSH, sorry, it was user 1. I'm logging into my Debian lab. The upper terminal, we can do this in the upper terminal as well. I'm just opening another terminal so we can copy the IP from there. So I'm also giving you a trick how to work with these things where you have to open several terminals, or you're running a service in one terminal and you're applying some configuration. So that's how you do it. So this is the machine, this is the IP address of my Windows 172, which is banned, and I'm going to unban it. Sudo fail2ban dash client spacebar set SSHD unban IP, and I'm going to put my Windows IP 192.168.1.172. I'm going to use the password of my Debian lab, and I unbanned my Windows. Now if I log in again using my Windows, using the same command, you will see that I can successfully log into my Debian server. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.